Welcome to the Zero Turn Mowing Training. This session is part of the crew training series in the Lawn Success Hub. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the zero turn mowing process I found works best for producing a clean cut without creating unnecessary damage or cleanup. These are general guidelines and the exact route will change from one property to another, but this will give you the information you need to get started and help you understand why each part of the process matters. A zero turn mower is efficient because it can cover ground quickly and maneuver in tight areas, but that same maneuverability can tear turf, throw debris, or damage property when the operator gets careless. A good operator isn't simply the person who drives the fastest. A good operator controls the machine, watches the cut, protects the customer's property, and plans each step so the rest of the crew doesn't have to clean up an avoidable mess. Before you operate the mower, wear the appropriate safety gear. Sometimes that means safety glasses or some form of eye protection. Most of the time we wear eye protection that doubles as sunglasses. Use ear protection that is designed and rated for equipment noise because mowers, blowers, line trimmers, and edgers all operate close to the person using them. Wear proper work clothes and footwear, not flip-flops or loose clothing that can catch on the machine. Make sure you have enough fuel for the day, and if you don't, stop before reaching the first property. I prefer fueling to be part of a consistent schedule, so the mower leaves with full tanks and doesn't need to be filled on a customer's lawn. Refueling at a property increases the chance of spilling fuel and damaging the turf, driveway, or another part of the customer's property. A habit I've used is switching to the second tank before the first one runs completely dry. That gives you enough fuel to finish the property and get back to the truck without the mower cutting out in the middle of the lawn. Check the oil regularly according to the mower's maintenance schedule. Check the mower blades as well because sharp, undamaged blades give you a cleaner cut and reduce the strain on the machine. Keep the grease fittings, often called Zerk fittings, serviced so the moving parts operate freely, and keep the mower clean by blowing off grass buildup after use. Grass packed around the deck and moving parts can hide problems and makes the equipment harder to inspect. When you inspect underneath the deck, shut the mower down, make sure the blades have stopped, and follow the safe lifting procedure for that machine. Ask for help when the deck or mower needs to be raised and you can't do it safely on your own. You're checking for packed grass, wrapped debris, damaged or badly worn blades, and anything loose or out of place. Before starting the mower, make sure the parking brake is engaged, the PTO is off, and the control handles are out to the sides or in the proper starting position for that machine. Start it from the operator's seat and follow the manufacturer's procedure. Before we go through the practical process of mowing, remember that our purpose is to manicure and maintain our clients' lawns each week, not just cut grass. So it's important to pay attention to what you're doing and provide the level of service our customers pay for. Once you're ready to mow, in most cases, I start with the front yard because that keeps the full crew moving efficiently. While the mower works through the back, the person doing the line trimming and edging can finish the front, and the property continues moving toward completion instead of everybody returning to the front at the same time. I generally begin with a perimeter pass around the house and the main boundaries of the lawn. That gives me room to turn, shows me where the obstacles are, and creates a clean outline for the straight mowing lines. On the front lawn, I also include the easement between the sidewalk and the street when it's part of the service area. Most zero-turn mowers discharge from the right side, so the direction you choose affects the amount of cleanup you create. If you're still learning, making a second perimeter pass around the front lawn can be useful. It gives you more turning room, helps protect the edge of the lawn, and makes it easier to line up the straight passes without forcing the mower into beds, pavement, or other obstacles. Once the perimeter is complete, mow the open area in straight lines. Pick a clear point at the far end of the property and drive toward it instead of staring directly in front of the deck. Keep the mower lined up with the previous pass and maintain enough overlap to avoid leaving a narrow strip of uncut grass. Straight lines look better, but they also make the route easier to follow and help you notice missed areas. Before we continue with the route, I want to talk about turning. Turns are one of the biggest places new operators damage turf. At the end of a straight pass, use a controlled three-point style turn instead of snapping the mower around on one tire. As you approach the turning point, angle slightly into the open turning area, move both controls so both wheels continue to roll, and line the discharge side of the deck up with the previous cut line. Then continue into the next pass. It may take a little longer while you're learning, but it protects the turf and produces cleaner lines. Now let's get back to the route. Once you've completed the front lawn, just drive the mower around to the back lawn and repeat the same process you did on the front lawn. Mow the perimeter and create your border, then mow from side to side, ensuring you don't miss any areas or leave any gaps. Change the mowing direction from week to week when the layout allows. Cutting the same direction repeatedly can create tracks and ruts, and it can make the turf lean into the same pattern. Alternating the direction spreads the traffic and gives the property a more even appearance over time. Stay aware of the mower's discharge throughout the job. If discharge does reach the sidewalk, street, driveway, or a bed, make sure it is cleaned before the crew leaves. As you work, keep checking the actual result behind the mower. Look for missed strips, scalping, clumps, shaggy areas, turf scuffs, or a cutting height that doesn't suit the lawn. The mower may feel as though it's operating normally, even when the cut is telling you something needs to change. Every step in the mowing pattern should help reduce the amount of time needed for final cleanup. When the mowing is complete, park in an appropriate area, disengage the PTO, set the parking brake, and shut the machine down according to its operating procedure. Blow loose grass off the mower so it doesn't build up around the deck and controls. Report anything that needs maintenance and secure the mower before moving to the next property. The main idea is to plan the route before you start cutting. Mow the front first when that helps the crew's workflow. Create the perimeter, control the right side discharge, cut the open area in straight lines, keep both wheels moving through turns, and watch the quality of the cut as you go. When you operate this way, you're not just mowing effectively, you're also reducing the amount of cleanup necessary, keeping the route efficient, protecting the turf, and leaving the customer with a lawn that looks maintained rather than simply cut. This has been the zero-turn mowing training for residential and light commercial properties. Congratulations on completing this one. In the next lessons, I'll go into more detail on how to trim, edge, and blow efficiently and effectively. Go check out the other courses available in the training tab of the Lawn Success Hub.